They preach equality, then sip champagne with the richest man on earth. The hypocrisy is stunning. Why every celebrity at Jeff Bezos' wedding deserves to be dragged. This isn't just a wedding. It's a masterclass in hypocrisy. Celebs who claim to fight for climate justice, workers' rights, and equality were literally toasting Jeff Bezos in a sinking city. If this doesn't make you question everything about celebrity activism, I don't know what will. Let's talk about it. Write down pointing backhand index. What does it say about our world when the wealthiest man alive throws a $40 million wedding while the planet burns and his workers can't afford groceries? This weekend, Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez are tying the knot in Venice, one of the most fragile, endangered cities in the world, and the hypocrisy is thick enough to choke on. It's not just the setting, Venice, which is quite literally sinking under the weight of climate change and over-tourism. It's not just the price tag, $35 to $40 million for a multi-day extravaganza in a city already struggling to maintain itself. It's the guest list. The celebrities who claim to fight for the poor, advocate for the planet, stand up for immigrants, yet they boarded private jets, donned designer suits, and clinked champagne glasses with the man who profits off exploited warehouse workers and tax evasion. Leonardo DiCaprio. The man who has built a career of environmental advocacy, who warned that climate change is killing the earth, and begged for a better future for our children. Well, this weekend, he apparently decided that the dying earth could wait while he partied with Bezos and 100 other jet-setters, in a carbon-spewing spectacle masquerading as love. Eva Longoria. A proud advocate for the Latino community, founder of a foundation that champions economic empowerment and equity. She once condemned Trump's deportation policies as inhumane. And yet here she is, dancing at the wedding of two people who literally donated to Trump's inauguration. A woman who once stood for dignity and justice, now partying with the very system she claimed to fight against. Let's not kid ourselves. This wasn't just a wedding. It was a celebration of elite detachment. A grotesque theater where the 1% pretended they're still in touch with the rest of us. A chance to flaunt wealth so grotesque, so massive, that it could end world hunger multiple times over, but is instead spent on designer napkin holders and helicopter transport across canals. Meanwhile, at Amazon, the empire that built Bezos' fortune, workers are barely surviving. A Senate report confirmed that they're nearly twice as likely to be injured compared to their peers. Half say they can't afford food or rent. Jeff Bezos makes more in 13 minutes than most workers will in a lifetime. And yet, celebrities who cry for justice online are fine with toasting his happiness offline. And sure, someone will bring up that the couple asked for local donations instead of gifts. As if that erases the mountains of privilege and power they've hoarded for decades. As if asking your billionaire guests to toss a few coins to Venice somehow undoes the ecological destruction caused by their jets, yachts, and mega consumption. But the real slap in the face? The silence. The quiet acceptance. The way these celebrities go back to their platforms, their charities, their interviews, pretending to be champions of the people. Pretending to care. Newsflash, you don't get to preach equity, diversity, or sustainability, and then party with Jeff Bezos. Not when his wealth is hoarded at the expense of millions. Not when his company has rolled back DEI policies, busted union efforts, and maintained some of the harshest workplace conditions in the country. It's time to say it loud: if you're a public figure, your actions matter more than your statements. You can't stand for justice on Monday and drink with oligarchs on Saturday. That's not nuance. That's not complexity. That's hypocrisy. Somewhere deep down, I want to believe that people like Leo and Eva do care. That they were duped. That they're just trapped in a world where money and access cloud judgment. But if that's true, it's time for them to wake up, and for us to hold them accountable. Because while they sip champagne under Venetian chandeliers, the rest of us are drowning in student loans, fighting for healthcare, and watching the planet melt. And we're not applauding. We're watching. We're judging. And we're done staying quiet.